Hi guys, we're here about a video for Danny wanted to do this. Explain.
We're doing a topic on homosexuality and how it should be treated in school.
Exactly. Because people in the community are just angry that our high school has a pride club. But the club is not just for homosexuals, it is a homosexual and straight alliance club.
Including transgenders and bisexuals.
So the whole LGBTQ community. If you know what that means lesbian, gay, bi, I don't like to use this word, but it's in there, queer, transgender, yeah. And all those people of the community. And I think, personally, that they should be treated equal as everybody else. That they shouldn't be treated different for the way that they are. Because that's just the way they were made. And I'm getting a devil stare from a Christian over here. Anyways, but yeah, it's not right to treat people differently for the way they are. Because one is bullying, which my topic on bullying on my channel already you should know about because you don't watch it. Anyways. But it's bullying and it's just being an ass.
Well, my thing is, this is like, it just needs to stop with these, it's 2016, it's a new freaking year,
and it's time to grow up.
And people are still complaining about it, ranting about it, talking about it like, oh my god, it's actually happened, oh my god, it's disgusting, oh my god, it's an abomination, all that stuff. Like, it's just, like, it needs to stop. Because, look, you're like 20-something years old, or 19, or like, you're an adult, and you're saying these things, it's just, it's childish. It's childish.
Yeah. It's time to grow up, people. It's 2016. Everybody was in such a big commotion because they were allowed to get married. And all the comments that I seen, number one, it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Number two, marriage should only be for a man and a woman. Number three, I'm going to kill somebody. For all of you who don't know, you get to meet someone. This is Dawson.
Hello.
He is a born-bred backseat Baptist from Taylorsville.
If you're watching, for advice out there, people watching, as a Christian, these guys are my family in the background that you just heard. My advice to you, Christians, and that means don't judge people the way you would want to be judged. And this is 2016.
Dawson, that don't make sense. Don't judge people the way you want to be judged.
Anyways, sorry, folks.
Treat people the way you want to be treated. That's better.
That's what I was trying to say. And as Christians, thank you. Bye.
That booty though.
Well. And plus, like, I hate to number out some people, but like, well, with the whole a Christian thing is it like, oh, it's abomination, oh, I don't agree with it, oh, blah, blah, blah. Love thy neighbor. It's in the Bible, and you can't just use Leviticus as your only rebuttal for every argument against this, like, subject.
And people bring up Sodom and Gomorrah. That was something that happened. But if God didn't love them, why would he have made them? Is my question.
And plus, it's just like, why use that one verse when there's like many other verses, like you can't have long hair, you can't eat meat, or the other stuff. It's just like, you just can't like single out one thing you like or agree with and just use that alone.
And it's also in the Bible that you should treat your body like a temple. No piercings. You're not allowed to paint your nails. Didn't mean to flip you off. You can't smoke. You're supposed to eat healthy. You're supposed to be healthy. Woman ain't supposed to cut her hair. A man's supposed to have short hair. No tattoos. You're supposed to treat your body like a temple. But what I say is that God put it in my mind to do that. So I'm just making my temple better. I'm just bedazzling it up.
And, like, I saw this one video in our county of this man who talked about our pride clubs. He's saying, like, oh, well, it's time to grow up. Well, it's time to grow up out of this. Don't be teaching the same old Christian stereotype, like judgmental, hypocritical, selfish, all that stuff. Like, it needs to end. And, God is supposed to love every one of his children, that he should also love the other ones too. Like, why wouldn't he love everybody? Like, it just doesn't make sense.
He made everybody. He loves everybody equal. Because we're all God's children. And my Christian's about to come out. I'm sorry to the people that are watching that aren't Christian. But God made us in his image. And God sent his son to die for us so he could forgive us of all our sins. Oh, I ain't even in the camera. And yeah, but seriously though, people just need to stop, because the suicide rate... Hold on a second, I'm looking up Daniel talk.
Like, it's just like, it's like...
You had to put that in slow motion.
Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna try to, but like, it's just like this has to stop, and it's just like, you can't have a double standard like, what two girls kiss, that's hot, and you see what you guys kiss, and you're like, ew, oh my god, no, ew. Like, you just have to stop the double standards, and it's not even right. Exactly,
people, because two girls kissing is gay too. And all these boys up here, so hot. Yeah, but yet they walk down the hall and see this. It's a rant at school. They protest our meetings and all that stuff. Anyways, suicide is the leading cause of death among gay and lesbian youth nationally. 30% of gay youth attempt suicide near the age of 15. Gays and lesbians are 2 of the 6 times most likely for suicide than heterosexuals. That's a fact. And if I get copyright for saying a fact, I'm sorry. But anyway, it's just time to calm down, you guys. And me and Daniel will be making more videos for... Well, come over here and say the one more thing.
Sorry, folks. I'm back in the picture again. But one more thing. Also, we need to remember not to make fun of the ones that are mostly more meat, pretty much fat. I used to have a friend. I'm not going to say his name.
Is this because I'm fat, nigga?
This is not about him.
It's about to go down.
We family. We family.
You call me fat?
Anyways, and my middle school year, because he swung his hair, he had long hair, and I thought it looked pretty good as a friend, and people was making fun of him, but he quit school, and he's a good kid, never got fussed at by the teacher, listened, did everything, was respectful, and this bullying stuff is just bull crap. And actually, I was bullied, but you know what? You can look at all my music career, because I've got a lot of stuff. And anyways, so I'm out of here. I'm not this good. Thank you.
Yeah, that is Dawson for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, y'all gonna believe it anyways, probably.
And we'll share some more facts. I don't know why, but like, it's just...
And if you're watching and you think you don't like
if you haven't watched Daniel's suicide video, go watch it. It's on suicide and cutting.
Yeah, so suicide and cutting. I have it on Facebook. You have me on Facebook. Well, you have me on Facebook. It's on Facebook and it's on my YouTube account. And I'll link it in the little card illustration right there. And yeah.
Don't forget, no kids watching. It's
And
graphic.
this is your rates for your suicide, or not suicide, for rejection of family for LGBT people. Down here, it is really low, and stuff is popping up on my screen. It's really low. If you can see, there's only one little red thing right there. That is really low for people not getting rejected. For moderate, there's only 2 people, and then for high rejection, like kicked out of their families, put out on the street, and not being able to be home for Christmas and stuff like that. Because I've seen that all over Facebook, and I thought about it over Christmas because think about it, you were at home opening your presents. There was other kids living under bridges because they were gay. But anyways, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.5 people thingies because people getting kicked out their houses and stuff because they're gay. And Daniel talks about that.
And it's just like, I just don't like the fact that, like, well, it's my thing. You can't agree on it, but it's still your child. Like, it's still your child, and you have to love him regardless of what they are. Or who they are, what they are, and everything else. Like, they're still your kid, and you still have to love them. You can't just like, oh, you're gay, I'm just, you're in my house. No, you can't do that.
Yeah, that's very, very wrong. And here is the rate for, hold on a second. This is actually this year's, I think. The, this year's attempts in all other teens that are not LGBT, it's only 8% of people people trying to commit suicide. In the low LGBT, it's only 20. And moderate 35 and high is 66% of people tried to commit suicide this year for LGBT problems. And this is all coming from Google, so I don't know that much about it.
It may not be that reliable, but yeah. So does that wrap everything up? And
here is last year's rates. The general population of the United States suicide attempt was only 1.6%. Heterosexual teen suicide attempt is 4%. And LGBT teen suicide attempt is 20%. And transgender suicide attempt for last year was at 41%.
God.
And here's the little chart thing I was looking at. If I can get my phone to quit being stupid. I don't know if y'all can see that very good.
I think we're over the 2-minute mark.
Probably not. But anyways, yeah. But if you haven't seen Daniel's suicide video, go watch that. It's really good. Because he was reading some butthurt comments by people. And they were saying you should kill yourself and stuff like that. And just go watch Daniel's video and you'll find out a lot of things about Daniel you didn't know. But go subscribe to Daniel at Daniel Senpai's Reviews at YouTube.com. And go subscribe to me at Will Teeters at YouTube.com. Let's get those subscribers up, people. I'm only at 6.
And we'll have Dawson make some more videos.
We'll try to get Dawson on YouTube.
And
we love him here.
Thank you.
We love him just the same as everybody else. I'm about to choke you by something. No, I'm kidding. But anyways, you guys, hope you enjoyed the video.
Like, comment, subscribe for videos, and have a good night.
Have a good day, night, whenever you're watching this. Bye.